Hello and welcome to Pabbly Connect. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add the data from Pabbly Connect automation to Google Sheet and add that data as the top row of your Google spreadsheet. So we all know that by default, when we add a new row of data from Pabbly Connect automation in our Google spreadsheet, it adds a new row of data at the bottom. But some of the users wants to add this new data at the top of their spreadsheet. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do that. For that, here we have created an automation workflow. This is just a simple workflow, for example, where I've selected JotForm as a trigger application, added this webhook URL in my JotForm, and captured the form submission responses in the trigger step. So here you can notice that we have received the first name, last name, city, age, and email address as the form response for the same form which I have created, just for an example. And also you will notice that we have received a response of build date. And we have received the timestamp that at what date and time this form submission was received. Now what we are going to do, to add the newly added row at the top, we are going to sort this data on the basis of the timestamp. Means the data which is added in the most recent time, the latest data, will be placed at the top. And we are going to do this by adding a simple app script in our Google spreadsheet. So what we have to do, we just have to come to our Google Sheet in which we are adding the data. Then we have to come to extensions and select app script over here. After selecting app script, this app script page will open in the new tab. And here we have to just enter a simple app script. So I will just paste this app script over here and it is done. You will get this same app script in the description box below as well. You can just copy the app script from there and paste it in your Google spreadsheet. After pasting it, just click on this Control Save button and save this app script over here. After saving this app script, from the left sidebar, we have to come to this triggers section. After coming to the trigger section, we have to select and trigger. We are going to set up a trigger in our Google Sheet that when do we want this app script to run. So click on this add trigger button over here. And then here in this option, in this pop-up window, we'd have to make the changes and select event source. So in the app script, we have created a function of sort by timestamp. We have to select this function over here. And then after that, here in select event source, we have to select from spreadsheet. And here in select event type, we have to select onChange. So we just have to make the changes in these two fields and click on save. And as you click on save here, you can see a new trigger is created in our Google spreadsheet in the app script section. After creating this trigger, what we have to do, once again, we'll go back to the editor section where we have created this app script and click on this run button. As I click on run, you can see in this Google spreadsheet, the complete data which we had will be sorted in ascending order from top to bottom. Means the latest data, the most recent timestamp will be added at the top, and from that, from the latest data, we'll move down to the older data. Now after this, what we have to do, after adding the app script and creating the trigger, we have to set up the action step in our Pabbly Connect to add this JotForm responses in Google Sheets. So we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in Choose App, we will search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, in action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Add New Row, click on Connect, and select Add New Connection. After selecting Add New Connection, as you can guess, we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. So just click on this Sign In with Google button, select your Google Sheets account, then after that, just scroll down and click on Continue. And as we click on Continue, we will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. So in this drop-down, we are going to select the same spreadsheet in which we want to add the data and added this app script. So the name of the spreadsheet is JotForm Responses. From the drop-down, I'm going to select the spreadsheet and also the sheet over here. After selecting the spreadsheet and sheet, you can see all the columns of data which we have created in this Google Sheet can be seen over here. One by one, from the JotForm responses, we are going to map the data in these columns. Like here in the field of timestamp, we are going to add the timestamp at which the form submission was received. Then we are going to add the name of the person. So from the drop-down, I'm going to map the first name and the last name. Then we are going to map the email address over here. Just select and map the email address. Then map the mobile number too. And here is the mobile number. Then we are going to map the response of city. The city is Bhopal right here. And let's map the age. So in this way, one by one, map all the data into their respective field. Now earlier what used to happen, when we click on this Save and Send Test Request button, using this automation, a new row of data would be added in the bottom of our sheet. And now after adding this app script, what is going to happen? The data will be added in the bottom, but using this app script, automatically the data will be moved to top and it will sort the data on the basis of timestamp in ascending order. So I'll just click on this Save and Send Test Request button and come to this Google Sheet. Now here you will notice that as this action runs, the new row of data of form submission is added in our Google Sheet at below. But within few seconds, automatically the same data, the most recent data is automatically moved to the top. So here you can see that the most recent form response, the most recent data which we have added in our Google Sheet using Pabbly Connect is now at the top of our Google Sheet. And in this way, we can basically add the data as a top row in our Google spreadsheet using Pabbly Connect. Now, after making this action step and adding this app script, we are going to test this once. I'll go back to the same jot form and this time I'm going to enter the details of a new user. Let's say the name of the person is mock user. This is the name of the person whose details we are entering. This is the email address which we are entering over here. And this is a dummy mobile number once again. The city is, for example, Delhi over here, and the age is 30. So these are the details of a new form submission of a new user. Let's click on submit. As we click on submit, here you can see the form submission is done. And using this Pabbly Connect automation, the details of the same user is added in the Google Sheet. And using this app script, automatically the new row of data is moved as the top of our Google Sheet. So this is how you can basically add the data in the Google spreadsheet as a top row from Pabbly Connect. So not just this, you can basically automate a lot of your application and a lot of your tasks using Pabbly Connect. Also, let me tell you, this app script which we have used in this video in the Google Sheet, you will get the exact same app script in the description box below. You can just copy this app script from the description and add it in your Google spreadsheet. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.